Yo guys, what is up? Today I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to do a party system like Tower Defense Simulator. Basically it's a pretty simple one. Let me press play real quick. You create your party, you press play and it teleports you. You can adjust this how you want. It's very friendly to like all games. This is not like specific to like a one type of game. I did make this like surrounded around my tower defense, but I mean you just press create party, you can leave, all of that, and then you can bring people in your party and press play, and then from here, yeah, right here, it's just gonna reserve a server, whatever. So it's very simple, something light, very it's not strict, you can adjust it how you like. Basically, it's a very simple. It's nothing advanced, nothing crazy. I know in Tower Defense Simulator, if you press play, like stuff will happen. Like it'll say go to here and whatever and whatnot. This is very simple. This is an intro, like a beginner guide, just to get the gist of it. Let's get started. First things first. On a replicated storage, make a folder called Party Events, and you're gonna need one remote function. This is for later. This is check party status. This is on the server. Accept invite, create party, invite party, leave party, party full. So when the party is full, this is I believe this is for my like text events where it's like it pops up and it just says, oh, your party is full or whatever. So like some of these are optional. Like you'll see later in the code, like wait, this is like I don't need this, but this is very adjustable, so you'll be fine. Party updated, so every time someone joins or like someone leaves, then we'll use this. Show invite, so this is actually because we're going to be sending the invite to a player. So if I invite somebody in the game, I need this to send to that person, and a pop-up needs to come up and say like, hey, you're getting invited. This is the play button. This is just this button right here to play, to teleport us. You're also going to need in server script storage 4 server scripts, 2 modules. So this is to handle the party. This is for the play button. This is just it's going to get whoever's in the party, and then it's just going to take them to that place, like everybody in that party. This is our party system. This is the meat and bones. Like this is what holds everything together. This module script. We're going to need this as well to create, add, get party, remove party, even getting host, I believe is not in here. Okay. Oh no, it is. It's right here. And then we need a safe teleport. So some sort of safe teleporting. You don't need this actually, to be honest. I use it. So I mean, you can just take this code. It's very like useful too. Like I would use this in about every single one of my games that handles teleporting, just because it really just solidifies the whole system. Like it'll use repeats and whatnot, just to make sure you actually, even right here, a failed function, it'll just connect right here. So it's just very useful. I'm going to be using this for this tutorial, so if you're not going to, you might have to adjust the tutorial as needed. Me personally, I will be using it, and if you want to copy it and use this as well, go ahead, feel free. Because this is, I believe this is from Gnome Code. Go check out his channel, he makes very good videos. And I believe this is what he uses, or this is where I got him from. And then, we have our local scripts. So this one right here is for the actual playing, pressing the play button. Like once it's activated, we're gonna send it to the server and just let it know that they want to play and teleport. And then right here we have our another local script. This is for the whole like text buttons, create party, host, whatever, all that. So you are going to need to make this events folder with all of these in here as shown. And then in your starter GUI, make a screen GUI called party, or whatever you want to call it, and put a script in our local script. We're gonna have our invite pop-up frame, so it looks like something like this. We have our accept the invite, decline, something really simple. It's nothing crazy. And then inside of this screen GUI, we also have our party frame that displays the actual party. So this is who you can invite, I believe. Yeah, and this is who's actually in your party. And then we have our this is you don't need to have this. This is gonna be a frame, but this is the party action button. This will be handling leaving and creating party. So whether or not this says leave party or create party, this will do those actions based on that. Then we have another screen GUI. This is for the play. If you're gonna copy down everything, just make sure these are also the same. And we have this right here. So I'm gonna get started. Let's get started on our server. Assuming that you have all of these in so far, we can get started. So first things first, our party system. Let's make a module in server script service and name it local party service and put this as a table, and we're gonna insert into this big table. So we're gonna say party service dot parties is equal to right here, this table. This is our parties. And then we're gonna make a function, we're gonna call this function party service, and we're gonna use a colon rather than a dot. The reason being is, I'll show you right now. So you say like function party service dot create party. The only issue with this is this is fine, this is completely fine. The only issue is that when you use a colon, or it allows us to use self, like it'll pass self in here as a parameter automatically. So I'll show you right now. So self is undefined right here. So if inside this parameter, if we put self, if we pass it through, then we can start using self, which is just our script basically. And right here we use self.parties. We're inserting into the parties of our actual module. But when you use a colon, you don't have to pass this parameter through. See how we got an error right there? We can just use self just like that. I'm getting errors right now because I named it the same thing, bro. But yeah, that's just the neat feature of like using a colon instead of a period or like a dot. It just, you can use the self, this built-in self little function right here, or thingy in Lua, that'll allow you to access the actual module like this. So I used a colon for this. You can use a dot and then just pass self through here. It's easier if you just use a colon. And then we're gonna insert into this table right here the host user ID. Our host is gonna be passed through this parameter right here as an argument. This is gonna be our player, obviously. And then it's gonna create a table inside of here. Our host, our first thingy is gonna be host, and we're gonna be it's gonna be equal to this host right here, this parameter as argument. And the members inside this party, because remember this is a big party, so it looks something like this. And then yeah, we're gonna automatically insert our host as a member, but this will update to, you know, like player 1, player 2, whoever joins later. But this is how the table would look like. We have a host and our members, and we just manipulate this table right here, and we'll check in this table. And yeah. So that's the create party. It's pretty self-explanatory. We're just gonna what is it called? Configure this table right here and add into it, insert into it as needed. And then add to party. This is gonna be our host. Who's at? This is gonna be our host, and who's actually like, what was it called? Who's actually in the party? Like who are they inviting? I haven't done this in a minute. Okay, forgot. But we're gonna say local party is equal to self.parties, host of their user ID. So because we're gonna know what the party is, and we're gonna look into this party of our we're gonna basically look for like this table right here that I'm highlighting. And then we're gonna say if party and our entire party, the hashtag is gonna get the entire party. Our members right here is less than 4. 4 is actually, so 4 is, just make sure to comment 4 is our limit. If you want 5 people, 3, 2, 1, we can do whatever you want. I put 4. That seems to be the standard for like every single game with party system. Then, so we're gonna check through right here if the criteria is met. Insert the party members inside of right here, our new member. So once we add to party, it'll look through this. It's less than 4, and player 1 or whatever will be added. And then we're gonna get a success right here, return true. And then else, return false. We don't use else because we'll just put this above it. And if this runs, then we're gonna return true and end it right here at true. And if we can't, then it's gonna be false because when we say add to party, this will return something back to us. So we're gonna say that this is like for my text basically. And we'll say like if at local whatever is equal to this function, And if it's true, then say, hey, you can join. No, you can't. It's full. Something like that. And then right here, function party service using colon again. Get party of our player. For I, we're gonna loop through it. For our party in pairs of our self.parties. So we're gonna look through all these parties. Do another for loop. We're gonna nest into here and then put another if statement here. For I, member in the party members in pairs. Pairs and I pairs are different. I mean, you don't even have to put pairs anymore. Change that, it will automatically do it for you. Party.members. Do if member is equal to a player, then return party, and else if it's not, then return no. So this is just basic protocol safe. This is just being safe to avoid errors to get the party. So we're just looking for we're looking in the party basically, and you'll see why. And then this one is the largest one. I mean, this is really it for the code. Here we'll just return our party service. But yeah, I mean, this is just the remove player, and then we're gonna right here we nested another for loop for host ID party in pairs of our parties. For I member I pairs of party.members do if member is equal to a player, then whenever we call this, right, we're looking if it's actually a player, and if it's not, the host or whatever. Table.remove party.members I. So we're gonna actually use the index right here instead of member, which is very neat. When do you ever do that? Not really. And then it's just gonna say the player.name was removed from the party. And then also right here, from the remove player, this is very important. This messed me up for a minute. This is for when the host leaves, it's gonna automatically assign somebody as the host. This is a nice little feature I added. So we say if party.host is equal to player. So if the host left, right? This is looking for all the players who left, or previous, or who clicked it, whatever. If hashtag party.members is greater than 0, then so this is saying if it's not just the host left, because if it's just you and you leave, then what's gonna happen is you're gonna get errors. So we're saying, and then we have an else statement for the party as well. Our new host is party members, and we're gonna right here we're gonna say a 1, so the closest or the first one, or the whoever joined second. And then the party.host is equal to new host, so we just change that variable in the table. And then self.party's new host.user ID is equal to party. Self.party's host ID is equal to nil. And then print player name, who was the host, new host is new host.name. And then else, if it's less than, if it's just like one person and he leaves, then self.party's host ID is equal to nil. Party disbanded, no members left, that's it, we're done. And then this right here is whoever left and not the host. Here's what them. Release return, and then it was not found at any party. This is just precautions. And then that's really it for this module. You have your meat and bones. I'm gonna get rid of the save teleport. If you didn't copy this down, you can just go ahead. And then next up, I'm gonna do the let's actually do the play button next. If you have a play button. So yeah, we're gonna use our there we go. Yeah, so this button right here. We're gonna use these two scripts right here. So let's actually say our local script. So put a local script inside of this text button, right? And then reference the replicated storage, reference the button, and then play remote is equal to play button clicked in replicated storage. This one right here. And then once you activate the button, once you press it, basically, let's just fire this remote to let the server know he wants to play or teleport, whatever. And then we'll catch it onto this server script that we put inside the server script storage. So then we'll reference teleport service, replicated storage, and then this is what I did. I referenced my save teleport, I required it, and our party service because they're modules, so you gotta require these two. And then reference our play remote because we're gonna catch it here. So play button clicked, just reference it again. And then our place ID, our target. This is my place to go to wherever to play, wherever you want to go. And then now we're gonna say when we catch it, play remote dot on server event connect the function of our player, who sent it. Local party is equal to party service get party of our player. And this is right here. Get party is gonna return the party or return nil. So if there is a party right here, so place to teleport is our braces right here, our table. If party, because remember this returns true or nil, or does it? Yeah, or returns party and no. I mean, party. If there is party, it's true. If there is a party and a party host, and the host is equal to the player who sent it, then player's teleport is equal to party.members. And else, player's teleport is equal to just the player. So we use this right here, and we just insert, what's it called? We insert into this table of whoever. So this will automatically either be the player, if you're by yourself, or you and your members. And then I reserved the server of our ID. I used some teleport options, I reserved the access code for the server. And then I called save teleport as well. I use save teleport as my teleporting way. So yeah, target place that ID, and then our players teleport, and then my options, and my function is I called this basically a teleport, and the teleport is there. And yeah, so that's our a play button local and our client, or what? Our server and our client, and we have our party system. Next up, let's do our party handler. Yeah. And wait, this is everything. Yeah. So now our server, and then we'll do our local, because our local is freaking a lot. This is just annoying. We'll do the server first, actually. But right now, if you were to test it, nothing would work. You get a lot of errors, so this is why we have these scripts. Yeah, so our services, active reference, stroke, storage, players, party events. So now we're gonna actually start using these events right here. Our party service, our party system, this one right here. We just reference that in our server script. And then now we're going to update the party. So this is a function broadcast party of our party. If not party, then return end. If there's no party, then just end the function prematurely. For I, member, and I pairs of our party.members, do party events, party updated. We're gonna fire the client of our member and our party. This is for the party. This is for this right here. Because now we're basically just setting up our client, like basically who's in the party and everything. Like it shows, you want that in your game, obviously. But this is just to broadcast the party. And then this is, bro, this gave me. You don't have to do this at all. Don't even do this. The system gave me a lot of trouble, and I got so heated. I made a print party function. Literally, it was bad. You don't have to do this at all, but if you want, it makes everything look so nice in the output. So go ahead. But this is very optional, so we don't need this. But if I get rid of it, I'm gonna get errors, and I feel like dealing with that. So then we're gonna create our party actually. So party events.create party on server event. This one right here, this remote. We're gonna connect it to a function of our player who sent it as our parameter. Remember, this is on server event, so we're gonna fire this from here. Well, if not party service, get party. So wait, before we actually do anything. Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, my bad. If not party service, get party of our player. Then, so this is saying if there's no party, and party service create party. So we're actually gonna create a party with our player as our parameter or argument, because we actually want to create a party. And then we're gonna say local party is equal to party service get party of our player. There you go. So we created it and then we got it right after. And then now it's gonna right here we can print. We created a party just to test if it's working. Then we're gonna broadcast our party. We're gonna use this function. So we're gonna update the party on the client, so for everyone to see. And then I don't need it. You don't need this. I did this. And then else print player.name is already in a party. This button wouldn't even work. It wouldn't even say create party. Actually, no, this is for the members who want to just press create party or something like that. This is just for errors and stuff. It's always nice to have stuff like this. So invite someone to the party. Oh, I still have this right here. But yeah, I already did this. So party events.invite party. Now this remote event on server event, connect the function to our player who's sending the invite and our target. This part is a big hassle. This is annoying, but don't worry. Local party is equal to, we're gonna get our party. And then we're just gonna say if party and party.host is equal to our player. And then party invites show pop-up invite fire client our target and our player. Reversing the order right here and then right here. And we're just telling the target that you got invited. And this is gonna be my mic just keeps disconnecting, bro. This is annoying. Oh my god, bro. I gotta edit it out. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, party events. We're gonna just fire the client. This is basically fire the client, just the way it looks and everything. And then we're gonna use print, just to know, because the output's gonna look all pretty and nice. But yeah, it'll get our party, and then we're just gonna fire this. Beep, 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 beep. And this is for the target who actually wants to accept the party invite. So accept invite, another remote event, right here. And we're gonna connect it to our player who wants to accept, and our host who invited us. And then local success is equal to party service at party host and our player. Local party is equal to party service get party of our host. So we're gonna get our party after we succeed. And then there you go. It says joined the party. If success, then right here. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna do party updated fire client for the host and the player. And this is just this is for auto updating. If I join automatically, it'll just it'll show, hey, this guy joined. So I actually fired this twice, which is you know, but yeah, you're supposed to fire it twice. And then else, if it's not success, because you can't add to the, because in our add to party, we did say if it's not more than 4, because it's gonna return false. So if not success, then that means it was full. And then party full event is gonna be fired to the client. And I still did not get rid of my comments. And then we're gonna broadcast the party, and I use print because I had that little function. And then party events dot leave party on server event. There's a lot of on server events because we're gonna fire a lot from the client. Connect the function of our player who wants to leave. Our old party is our party service. We're getting the party at the player because we haven't left yet technically. And then if old party, if he actually isn't a party, then leave the party, and then we're gonna remove him. And then we're gonna broadcast it again, notify the remaining members. And then we're gonna party updated the player, and then no, clear UI for the leaver. Basically get him out of there. And then now check party status. This is a remote function. We're gonna invoke the server, and we're gonna just say local party is equal to party, and return party is not equal to null. See if there is a party. And then players.player.remove remove the connector function party service remove the player, because when we teleport, we're gonna remove all the players, and I don't want we don't want players to still be in the party. Technically, you know. And then when they come back, if you want them to still be in the party as it, this is gonna take a lot, because you'll see why it takes a lot, bro. Like, so one player leaves and then you join another, and it's gonna be a whole thing, bro. So I'm just keeping it simple. We'll just get rid of them once they leave. And now, our last thing, finally, our local script. All these events right here. No, not our events, sorry. But yep, make sure your starter GUI, or make sure your GUI, your screen GUI, has all of this in here, because we're gonna be referencing all of them. I also believe I got rid of that. Okay, thank you. Okay. Reference our events, replicate storage, reference our party events. Then our party frame. So our, cause this party local is inside of the screen GUI. Script.parent, wait for child, our party frame. This is the showing our party. Invite is our invite button. Inside the party frame. Invite button. Oh, you don't even have to use it, because I was using that for testing, because yeah, you don't actually need that. Let me see if I even use that actually. Button, invite. Oh yeah, okay, so I mean, these ones you don't actually have to have like button, invite, and whatever and whatnot. That just makes these buttons up here do the action. This is for testing when I first did it, because I was just trying to see the whole thing to work. Yeah, like party button, invite button, you don't have to put these. Like, you're fine. Well, yeah, we have our button invite, if you want, and then our accept button. Our accept button is very important. Accept button is gonna be visible. Huh? Let me see. Can I mess up? Okay, I believe I have a bunch of different things in here that will invite and accept. Oh, I messed up. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cut this and get rid of all of this shit. This should not be here. This invite button, you don't need that. This is something I was doing with this too. Sorry. And then yeah, I should have wait for child open party frame. This one right here. yeah, this little thingy right here. Upon using this, we're gonna open the party button, party action button. This is our party action button right here. Create party and leave party. We're gonna reference players, our local player obviously, our scroller. So our party scroller right here. This is who's in the party. We have a template, scroller wait for child, the template. Here, this is for each player. What I did is I have player image, player name, player level. I'm not gonna use level in this because my game or this little base plate does not use level because I don't have a system here at all. But in my game, I use level. A player image, we're gonna take the player and put their image on the side. Host name. Instead of yep, right here, host name. Let's put it on top of there. Party frame, invite scroller. This is who we can invite. We got a template in there as well. Player name, player level, all of that stuff. And it's an image button. We're gonna make their player avatars the image. And we reference the template inside of the invite scroller. Our current party is equal to no. Okay, now we can actually start our script. So party invited, or updated, sorry, where we fire the client on client event connect the function of our party data. This is for me, don't even worry about that. Current party right here is equal to our party data. So we're updating our party. And then this right here, I have to fix this. So if party data and party data members, then this is just our amount and party text that we have. I didn't reference this as a variable, but yeah. You can just put amount and party right here. And then I just made that text equal to the members, how much are in there. And if there's nobody in there, sorry, it'll say amount and party that text is 0 to 4. Now when we update our party, we're going to clear everybody else. So we're just going to destroy all of this and then create new ones. So if not party data, then we get on the top right here. It's going to say no party. It's going to say create party on that party button right here. And then yeah, we're going to end prematurely. I made it green. Say our host, if there is a party data, say leave party instead, it's going to be red. And then now we're going to populate the party members. For I member and players of party data.members, so get all the people who are in the party. We're going to clone the template. The frame.name is our member.name. Player. Frame.visible is true. The parent is a scroller. Player name.text in the frame. Let's go to member.name. If I didn't mention any of like some stuff, just add them in here because I probably forget a lot. But yeah, I mean, you should, if you know scripting your way around, you'll know like, oh, I'll just add this, that'll fix this or whatever. Because these will be like slices with no arrows. This is for my level. Don't even do this. And now we're gonna start our image. So user ID is the member.user ID. Thumb type is our headshot. We could use a headshot for them, like like mugshot basically. Thumb size is we use 180 by 180. And then right here we're gonna use this built-in Roblox user thumbnail ID, and then our image is equal to our content. And then yeah, that's how you make images like of our player's avatar, just like this. And now we're gonna want to open the frame. Party frame.visible is equal to not party frame.visible, because that's when we press this right here. So you can just keep spamming it, close and open, whatever. And then if it's visible, then we're gonna refresh and just periodically update. It's nice. And now party button, that mouse button, click connect. Right here, if current party, so like right here, this is our party button. So if we click it, if current party, then we're gonna leave party, and then else we're gonna create a party. The reason why is because this will we already had in our update party thingy, our event. Yeah, this will automatically say if you're in a party, create or leave, and then we're just gonna say in here if there is a party, and then we're gonna leave, and then if there's not, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's just very slick. That this is what I took out. This is my testing. And then accept. We're gonna button accept that mouse button click connect the function. So where's button accept? Accept button. Am I silly? Script.parent. that button? What? Okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, this is what I took out. I'm so silly. Yeah, this is what I took out. Yeah, it didn't even work. Okay, so yep, when is party full? I'm gonna say party is full. By the way, Al. Oh, that's amazing. But yeah, we're gonna say party is full if it's full on our client event. These are all our stuff for accepting and inviting. Yeah, so sorry. Now this is where accept and invite. So we have this frame right here. Accept and decline, right? So we're gonna reference our frame for it, our invite text. This is right here. The text will be changed. Sorry. And then you have our accept invite, decline. Our invite host is no. And then once we show invite on client, from player, who's texting us, not texting us, same thing. Invite host is equal to from player, so like, you know, if I send to player 1, I'll be the host. And then, yep, it'll say your name, like player 1 invited you to a party. And then the pop-up is true, force it in their face. Pause. And then, accept button, there we go, this is the real reference, sorry guys, I messed up. Yep, and then we're gonna say, once they click it, connect it to the function of to accept it, if invite host, then, because remember we made invite host equal to from player. Events that accept invite, we're gonna accept the invite and fire it to the server, and then we're gonna make the frame false, and boom, we join the party. And then decline button, we just make it nil, and we make it false. Get out of my face, bro. And then this, we're about almost done. Refresh invite list. This is gonna be, you know, just for our invites right here. This will periodically update for who joins and whatnot. But yeah, we're almost done, guys. I promise. Yep, for iPlayer and iPairs of our players, and we're gonna get players, make it a table, because you know that's how for loops work. If player is not equal to player, so basically the invite list will show everybody besides you, because we don't want to invite ourselves. What? Local button is equal to player template. Clone it. We're gonna our player template. This one right here. Yep. And then button.name is equal to player.name. The player name.text is equal to the player.name, so we know who's to invite. This is to get their headshot. You can just pause and type this down. And then local already in your party is equal to false, so we're checking if they're in the party. If current party, then we're gonna loop through, iterate through it. For I members and I pairs current member parties do. If member.user ID is equal to player.user ID, then already in your party is equal to true, and break right here. So now this is how we check if they're actually already in our party, because that way we can't just send it. We can't send the pop-up to them again. You know, like you're already in my party. Like why are you sending me this? And then if current party and the current party members, we're gonna use our hashtag to get everybody, is greater than or equal to 4, then it's gonna be party full. All of this and return prematurely. Nothing happens. So it's just gonna be, that's for when it's full. You can't invite, you can't join, whatever. Now button, that mouse button, click. Reference button. I believe I did reference button, but I just want to make sure. I don't want to. When did I reference button? Oh, right here. Sorry. The player template. Yeah, that's their image button. That's it. Okay, I was tripping out. Sorry. Yep. So when you click on their name or their image, if not current party, then is not in a party, right? All of this. Use task that delay after 2 seconds. It'll just return back to them. Like the reason why we say this is because you're not in a party. Or I have this comment wrong. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You can't invite somebody unless you have your own party, you know? Unless if you want to configure this and make it where if you invite somebody, if there's not a party, then we're gonna send a create party and then invite at the same time. You can do that as well. But I just made it where if you're not in a party, you have to make a current party first to invite somebody. Then already in your party is equal to false for I members. Do it again, for loop, see if they're already in your party. We'll break, you can just copy and paste that from up there. And then if already in party, then you can't just invite them, return prematurely. This is what I got and everything. This is just some extra client stuff, like for the user. Show their name after a couple seconds, but we'll change their name to already in party. If they're already in your party, you can't invite them again, brother. And then And then, yep, if they get through all of this, all these return statements and our breaks, then we're gonna invite party of our player who we're sending it. Their name is invited, so it lets you know that you invited them. And then after 2 seconds, it'll go back to their player name. And then, yeah, I just made the background color of the image and all that, changed it. And then, yeah, there you go. And then right here, players, that player added, connect, refresh invite list, just auto update. And then when people remove, it refreshes again. It makes the game feel a lot more alive. And if you guys followed along correctly and everything, I didn't miss anything as well. Before we test out, let me see if I missed anything. We got a party local, this play button, we fired the server. Oh, we have everything. I'm gonna just open up everything for you guys see, so you see what I have, so you don't get confused. This is everything I got. Invite text, yeah, party local. Just went through that. Just making sure. Yeah, party handler. Yeah, play button. Save teleport. Party members. This is the most important thing. We should have this down. All our events. I think we're chilling. Guys. Open up your output. You good now? Let's get started. So, you hit play by yourself. It'll teleport you. Yeah, you can't teleport in studio though, so you should get an error. You should be getting an error if you can teleport in studio. That'd be crazy. Then you press this button right here. Opens up. This is still in the way. You can obviously, this is a beginner tutorial. You can move this whatever how you want, but then press create party. Boom. Created a party. Shows my ID and everything. No one to invite, and I leave party. Disbanded. This automatically updates. See that on the top? Host, members. And yeah, that works. And then what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna test it with a second player to show you guys that this actually. I'll test it with 5 players. The reason why I'm gonna do 5 is so we can see the party being full. And yeah, so if there is anything like any errors, I don't know what you did, all of that stuff. You have any questions? You're confused. You're lost. I didn't explain well, so I did something wrong. Something along those lines. Just comment them below. I'll be very happy to help you out. This tutorial is meant to help people out. I don't want to, be a burden and make people be like, man, what's this guy doing and everything. So, don't feel free to comment any error you have, any problem. I'll make sure to reply because I know the system was a little very long and it's very tedious, very annoying with everything. It was very annoying for me to make, but once you finish the product, it was very, 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 very rewarding. Felt very good to make this party system. And yeah, this does work with this is mainly for tower defense games. I made this for tower defense games for my tower defense, but this can work with anything because I mean you're not really specifically getting anything like that is specified to a tower defense, so you can do anything really. And then now we're just gonna wait for all the players to join in, and while we wait for them, yeah, everything's chilling. I don't even know what I'm doing right now, to be honest. But yeah, this is so slow, bro. Studio takes its sweet time. I'm gonna have to cut this out. Alright, then. Alright, then. Alright, there we go. My friends are joining. I'm gonna get started on this actually, yeah. So, oh yeah, sorry. So in Studio, it will not show like the players' images. For me in Studio, it just keeps showing like error, like can't get the user ID thumbnail, something like that. I know if you join an actual game, it should work, but for me, it just keeps saying that. Which is Studio has a lot of bugs, like should just not work. There's a 5th player that should be joining. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna invite player. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna invite everybody. Oh, I have to be in a party. Yep. Wow. It's laggy. There you go. And I'm gonna invite everybody. And then I have to go one by one. There you go. Accept. Check. I'm in the party with them. Yay. Right here. Accept. Party with them. Yay. Accept. Our party's full. See that? Now it says it's full. Then this guy still getting the invite, so. And look at this. It did not let him join because the party was full. And then now since the party is full, I can't invite him. Eh? Already invited. It says invited, but over here it says party is full. Am I doing the wrong player? I'm getting confused. I am getting confused. This guy. Yeah, it's supposed to be this guy. Well, it doesn't let him invite him. That was weird. I think I messed something up. Like on my end. Huh. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, yeah, it works. And then if you press play, everyone's gonna get teleported. Yeah, it won't teleport because we're in studio. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there's any questions, anything you have any concerns, anything you wanna, oh my god, look at this army of Lucius. If you have any concerns, anything, if you want more tutorials, if you want, can you do this, can you do that, go ahead, feel free to ask. I will be making more videos, more consistent videos. I'm going to probably start a scripting tutorial series, so like how to, variables, functions, remote events, all of that, how to script in Lua. There are very good tutorials out there, but I was thinking maybe if I did it myself, someone might learn something. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This tutorial. Please like and subscribe. It means a lot. Like it really means. Like I know everyone says that if you're watching YouTube for years, but it really means a lot more than you think, bro. It's like a like and subscribe, bro. It's like the highlight. It's like the highlight of the week, dude. You know what I'm saying?